Welcome back, Etsy sellers. So today we are going to be talking about how to increase your Q3 and Q4 sales potential with unknown, lower saturated holiday items. Now you might be looking at me like, Leslie, it's July, chill out. Why am I getting prepared for this so early? Well, if you haven't seen it in the past, maybe you're brand new to Etsy, Q3 and Q4 are the highest times of the year for potential sales for Etsy sellers. And it's also the time of the year where people are most active on Etsy. So what that means for us is we need to get our listings live as soon as physically possible so that we can go ahead and tell Etsy who we are trying to target, what our item is, and at what time the item should be bought. So today I'm going to show you guys 5 unique holidays that might be able to increase your Etsy sales in Q3 and Q4 that you can get started on this week. Guys, ready? Let's dive in. All right, so the first one is kind of the reason why we are getting these up as fast as possible. We have National Grandparents' Day. So this is actually taking place on September 8th, and I personally like to get listings up at least 60 days before the actual holiday, which means it's time to get to work. So here's a quick example of one way that you can get to work to attract either grandparents themselves or people who are looking to gift something to grandparents. As you can see, this had 6 views in the last 24 hours. It is currently a bestseller. It is a handmade item, but the best part about a design like this is you can create SVG or PNG for someone else to use if you are a digital product seller. And you can also take this exact same design concept and apply it to print-on-demand home decor items instead. What's even better is this particular item has only been alive for 8 months on Etsy and is making an average of $12,000 a month. And I only see this skyrocketing as we get closer and closer to September and as we get closer and closer to Christmas. Because again, a cool thing about a design like this is not only a Grandparents' Day celebratory item, this is something that could be gifted all year long. I'm talking when grandparents move to a new home. I'm talking Christmas. I'm talking birthdays. And of course, Grandparents' Day. The next one is going to be related to our pet owners. So National Dog Day is August 26th and National Cat Day is October 29th. So I found this really beautiful, sentimental gift or memorial item for a grieving pet owner. Again, something really cool about this particular design or design concept is this can be applied to so many different types of items, no matter if you are a digital product, print on demand, or handmade seller. The other really cool thing about this is, again, this can be sold all year long. Unfortunately, pets do not live as long as humans, so this can be something that can literally be gifted to people who are going through something like this all year long, but it can also be a Christmas gift, the birthday of the animal gift. There's multiple different ways that you can approach a pet item or a pet grief item in Q3 and Q4, but you're gonna want to get started right now. As you can see, 64 people bought this item in the last 24 hours. The listing has been alive for less than a year and brings in almost $30,000 a month. And they're doing an awesome job at giving multiple different design and personalization options to make this even more sentimental and customized for the end buyer. The next one I want to talk about is Boss's Day, which takes place on October 16th. So this item is in 20 plus carts right now, and it is considered a bestseller on Etsy. It's been alive for only 10 months, and it makes an average estimated revenue of over 16 grand. This can be gifted to someone all year long, or it could be purchased for themselves. Another really cool thing about this item is it actually could be purchased in bulk should the owner of a business or the team leader want to purchase multiple of these for their individual team members. Building off of the idea of bulk orders, I want to move into Friendsgiving. Thanksgiving obviously is taking place on the 3rd week of November, and that's a pretty saturated market, but Friendsgiving isn't, but it is a highly searched term year after year. So if you have the ability to create most likely to Friendsgiving shirts like we have here, you might have the opportunity to have multiple items purchased per order. Last but not least, staying on the same sentiment of being able to have multiple items ordered at once, Small Business Saturday is taking place on November 23rd of this year. I found these custom embroidery hats that can be sold one time, or if we're thinking about small business hats who want their logo or their title on the hat, they can be purchased in bulk either again by the team leader, or let's say a business wants to create promotional items that they can give out at the next trade show they're going to. Or let's say a real estate broker wants to gift this out to all of his real estate agents with his logo. But not just on Small Business Saturday. Think bachelorette parties, birthday cruises, family Utah trips. There are dozens of ways that you could go about selling an item like this, whether you are a handmade or a print-on-demand seller, that could increase your customer order value. Well guys, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this unique approach that I'm personally going to take in Q3 and Q4 to help boost my Etsy sales potential. If you guys have any questions about what we went over today, or if you have any other holidays that have worked well for you in the past, drop them in the comments, because that is exactly what this channel is about. Sharing is caring. If you did like this video, please go ahead and click that thumbs up button, as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are not already. We do post a video just like this every single Tuesday and go live every single Thursday for you guys. So until next time, we'll see you in the next video.